explain it.
Top of the morning, yeah.
That is not something Irish people say.
They say, Begorra! They actually don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, it's not.
So there you go.
I celebrate it as a very American, partially Irish person of Irish descent.
I like this because we're kind of askew right now.
Yeah.
I actually don't. I feel like I'm on a lot.
It's like this
deck
deck of USS Enterprise.
So I can flip the people off if they get mad at them and they can't see it. Okay, so let's talk about what we have right in front of us here, guys.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta prop yours up, Holmes. Yeah, no one told me that. Like I said,
Okay, so you put
this.
them together.
I don't know what I'm doing.
So this is not an Irish car bomb. We did this last year too. This is an Irish hand grenade.
It's gonna fall right in.
So you get them ready. You get them set up like his or like yours.
Gotta be able to pull the pin.
Yep, and then we pull the pin.
Whiskey shot.
Which this is my whiskey shot. So you're gonna pull up on the whiskey, drink it up. You're dropping this in at the same time. Drink this and then drink that.
So we'll prost from
All
far.
right, ready?
Okay.
Prost.
Oh yeah, we can't.
Sludge.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Oh, here we can do it here.
No, it's gonna fall in. It's gonna fall in.
Here's the
That's
dinner.
close enough, guys.
All right, ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Splatter all over my phone. Amateurs. Oh, that was good. Oh. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Woo!
It probably looked as awesome as it felt.
Oh, yeah.
Going down, too. Everything might do coronavirus in my beard. Let's go.
Whoa.
Hurry, just wash it right out.
What?
So, guys, we're not just drinking because it's awesome. We're drinking because we watched an awesome.
An amazing classic.
Yeah, probably.
Is this an Irish classic?
Classic Irish St. Patrick's Day film.
I feel like Irish children gather around a fire on St. Patty's Day and watch this movie. With by the way, no confirmed Irish people in it, right?
No.
There's like not a single Irish person.
No, the extras were Irish, like the lesser known.
There's
What
like the
about
one
the maid lady?
I don't think
She's Irish.
She's not in English though. She didn't sound Irish.
How dare you?
The same. I don't know.
Yeah, Irish children
I
gather
guess she
around
was
and
in
watch
fucking
this
Cork County over there.
and think about how stupid American people are, basically, like to have made this movie.
So we watched the last Leprechaun. It looked like when we first started, I thought it came out in 1989, but it came out. It was made in 1998.
Yeah, 98.
And
and
it
released.
came out in 2001.
It was
2001.
very confusing.
Yeah.
And also, when you went to look it up, they had both listing for 1998 and for 2001 on.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's like maybe they tried to put it out and it was like a soft, like
Yeah.
soft,
Like,
They're
no,
like,
like, we'll wait for a couple of years and see if people want this.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have coordinated and each watch their version to see if one's different. Like, oh, this one, the Leprechaun, it like explodes.
Then we could have watched
like,
The Voyage of the Unicorn after that with Beau Bridges,
Yep.
which
Next
is
year.
recommended for other
Next year.
customers.
Are you insane? Watch this movie too.
Do you have really bad taste in anything?
You watch. I got these Irish Ritz crisps.
Yeah,
That's what.
that's what the flavor is.
Something with a little heat, jalapeno and cheddar.
What does it taste like? I was going to say Tabasco.
Just Tabasco.
Tabasco.
I can't really taste it after that.
These
Just
are like
something
these
hot.
are like really boring. The hot and spicy Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
The salt and vinegar ones are much better, brother.
We should have done those
Yeah, I
ones.
know.
For us potato people.
For us
Potato.
For
So,
the potato
that-
people.
Can anyone tell me this? Does Multicom still exist? Because that's who made this movie.
Multi-com.
That was the company that made this movie.
Yeah, in 1998.
Yeah, they didn't exist in 1998. Like, you can't convince me that's a thing.
No, you guys, they were like, this is our first production. We're going to knock it out of the water. We're going to have so many movies after this.
Okay, guys, I got the IMDb up for this, so if you want to talk about some of these actors.
Yeah, let's do it.
This movie came out when Matt and I graduated high school over here. You know,
I was 12.
somehow we've never heard of this movie.
It was made then. It came out.
Oh,
in
yeah, it
2001.
came out in 2001.
Came out when we were juniors.
The only recognizable person
I
in
was
this,
still
I think, was
12 when
David
we
Warner,
No.
who played Simpson, who I did not know was a butler until like halfway through the movie.
Okay, we have to get along.
I had to literally stop the movie and
Yeah.
go, how are these people
Yeah.
related? I
It's
don't
like,
know
what's
what's going
going
on.
on here?
3.7 out of 10 on IMDb.
Well, the thing is, there's a lot of exposition, but you have to be listening to everything that they're
It
saying.
didn't make any fucking sense.
So,
Okay, so let me see if there's a synopsis. Okay, Ethel and Tommy Barrick are sent to
Ethel.
Ireland.
Her real name's Emma.
hold on. This is the end of the movie.
to spend the summer with their stepmother. Once there, you discover her to be an evil, power-seeking witch with real magical powers and hatred for all things green.
She was a water spirit.
But for the record, that's not really the movie
that doesn't explain it all. Basically,
someone did not watch the movie and they did for this movie. I get it. I would
the
watch
entire synopsis of this movie is this butler wants to gain power because he's a lowly butler and he wants to gain all the power. And he hates the woman of the household, right? So he conjures up this water spirit, and the water spirit's like, I need a body, I need a body. So the woman of the house comes down, and she's like, we have guests, you need to be upstairs. Simpson, and he's like, take her body. So then she becomes the water spirit, but then she's like, bitch, I'm gonna own you. You go find me a powerful man to get engaged to, and then I'm gonna use his power to, like, make my power grow. And so she finds this rich American guy
from Tinder, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. No, she found it was like
Jack Scallion,
business news. It was like
Henry
business
Berridge.
news.
Harry Berridge.
Yeah.
By the way, did anyone think that in the beginning Simpson was becoming the Green Lantern? Like he's like, and beware my power, Green Lantern. I'm like, what the fuck is he? Is he like? Does he have a battery with him?
We will
right
get
now?
back to him. Let's round back around.
Yeah.
Look, this is the start of the movie. Like,
So anyway,
the movie starts with a fucking wizard.
He's some weird wizard
with a fucking
like
wizard.
basement wizard. He's like in the
Yeah.
basement of the house he works. He's employed at doing spells.
Yeah.
But like you can tell, like and he's also like the guy that waits on people. Like he's a butler. Like he should be in the basement. Yeah, in a wizard robe. That
Also,
doesn't make any fucking sense.
Like, no one else has ever gone in this basement.
Yeah, and the basement looks like shit. Like it's like in this mansion, but it looks like ass. And like
it's like catacombs. It's like where the old well was, you know.
Yeah, you know, it's a creepy Irish root cellar. Yeah.
Buried in the
It's on a bog,
fruit cellar.
You know. So anyway, so she's like, go find me this rich man. Then the rich man's kids come to stay with her in Ireland.
He does find the rich man. That's we gotta get to that point because it doesn't really show
But then
up.
we cut to
the little girl.
A little man.
Right? Huh?
We cut to a little man in his house getting woken up by a ton of water, and he's like, me and water don't mix. Water and leprechauns
By
is
the way,
terrible.
water is a bad thing.
Okay.
Water's so bad for me.
The most garbage Rube Goldberg device to get to this. I'm like, is this like his alarm clock? I don't know what's going on, but also, one of the things that happened was a rock broke out of the wall. I'm like, so he has to put that fucking rock back every day to make this thing go off?
That's how it works.
Also, he has to let his bed dry out. It must smell like a fucking 1,000 wet cats.
Well, I think the whole point was that he'd been sleeping for a long time. Because then he's like, where's me forest? Where's me friends? Where's me beautiful trees?
Do you remember the leprechaun's name though?
Finn
Finn
Balor.
Regan McCool.
Yeah.
McCool. Yeah.
Fearless Finn Regan McCool.
Yeah. Finn Balor.
He's like, if you're gonna shoot, you better not miss.
Fergal. Me name is Fergal.
What if this movie was remade but with Finn Balor?
Yeah.
Fergal would have been a better name for it.
No, it's gotta be the Irish Ace. The Irish Ace would
Oh my
be
God,
perfect.
Look, I'm a leprechaun. Look at my giant
His head
leprechaun.
was about as big as the leprechaun's like makeup head. So you know, there you go.
Like he was disgusting,
face.
right? Like he looked disgusting.
grotesque.
Like fucking disgusting.
Like,
Also,
why-
he's the last one.
Why did you need to do that to his face and make his body like so fat and weird?
Are we
like,
to
it's
assume
so...
that all the rest of them
Part
were
of the
murdered
Irish,
like in a tree?
Irish charm.
Yeah.
He looks like a potato.
Yeah.
Are we to assume that all the rest were murdered in their trees or something, or just died of old age? Like, I don't know.
No, Matt, they lost their gold. It was explained.
Wrong.
When you run out of gold, you die.
So wait. So was somebody taking the trees like, oh, we found this pile of gold underneath, let's take it. There's gotta be like all these
And it's like
multi-millionaire
really
people.
weird, super shiny gold
Yeah, it's like
that
super
like
glowy.
that like looks very CGI.
Also with like the 80s.
Well, you know, they might really wanted to go with a Pulp Fiction feel, like you weren't really sure what was there, but it's glowing.
What do you think had a better CGI? I think this or the Matrix.
The Matrix.
This.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Why
There you
would
go.
you say? I mean, did the Matrix have any melting icicles in it?
Okay, what were also the properties of his
That
gold?
that did not.
What were
need
the
to be
properties
CGI.
of gold? Because didn't he like blow up a car's tires with the gold
Oh, yeah.
at one point?
He'd like leave it and it'd become like a bomb, and he'd be like, and they're like, Madam, all the tires are destroyed. We only have but one spare per
one spare
machine.
tire.
It's gonna take a week for us to get all of the materials again.
Yeah. Okay. So that guy was probably my favorite character.
The eye patch dude?
Because he was wearing a jacket with like a weird amount of tape on the back, and
like
the word forestry.
Yeah, forestry.
No, forest tree. I loved how at the end it was a tree and then the Y, like forest tree. In case you.
But also,
didn't-
it looked like it was legit just taped on.
No.
Yeah, like literally, like it wasn't even like a good kind of tape.
No.
It was just like
It's
transparent.
like a packing tape.
Yeah.
Like
No, and you could tell someone was really proud of that logo they created because they showed
They
it
put
all
it
the
on
fucking
all the
time.
fucking stuff, and I was like,
What?
stop it,
Um,
stop.
They probably
So
kept
can we
walking up to
talk-
people going like,
listen,
get it?
you guys, can we talk about the most like disturbing worst part of this movie
Yes.
is in the very beginning when it's the first of the month and the leprechaun goes to collect all of
It's the
his
first
stuff
of
from the
month,
from
get
the
up,
farm,
get
right?
up.
And he takes that beautiful cake and shoves it inside of his
Yeah,
bag.
he like rips it off the thing and like drops it. And it's like destroyed and he just like takes it and shoves it in the
Guys, leprechauns are known pranksters. Okay, so like he's doing a little pranky thing. He's like,
Yeah,
"I'm
but
gonna have
like
that cake.
if he wants the
I'll
cake,
put a
don't
piece of
destroy
gold
the
there."
cake.
You know, or like wrap up the cake or something. He just takes it and like just whole hawk just shoves it.
She did such
without
a nice
But
protection.
job.
also, if you think about it, like this guy's literally giving his life force for a fucking cake.
Yeah.
Like he's like, here's some of my life
Yeah.
on this tray. The gold is what keeps me alive. I give you 2 pieces
Yeah.
of it. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those weren't nugs, so he like gave him a coin.
Yeah, big ones.
But also, can you like trade that shit in somewhere? Like, is there
So
somebody
can we
who
just
did
talk
that?
about like
I don't
even
know.
though the Banshee was like the bad guy of this movie?
Sexy was sexy.
First of all, her style, she's like my new style guru. I put down several times, I was like, this Banshee has some style. Also, my new style is Banshee. Style guru, Banshee. She was amazing. But I also loved that she was like, you know what I'm gonna do? She's like, fuck all of you. I'm gonna flood this Black Valley and like, and she just hated humans and she was like, kill all the humans. I'm gonna take all the power from
You're gonna
humans.
kill all the humans
She
in
hated all
Ireland.
the animals,
and,
too.
like,
Yeah.
they made the stakes seem
True
like they're a
though.
lot more than they were. And you're
But,
like,
well, they're talking about this plan to flood the valley, and he's like, "Don't worry, we'll
Yeah.
take all the precautions about the
For
wildlife."
the wildlife. You're gonna round them up and like.
But then, like 2 minutes later, when
Someone
he
could swim
starts
around
losing,
them up,
when he starts
you know?
losing his shit, he's like,
Yeah.
"I don't care. I'll just
yeah.
flood the valley." It's like
kill
you're
all
gonna
them
kill-
rabbits.
But
kill all
also,
them
like,
little
I get
bitches.
that this movie is for little kids. I get it. But at the same time, I'm still on that Banshee side. I'm
But
like
is
the
it for little
Poison
kids?
Ivy, where it's like,
But is it for
kill
little
the
kids?
humans. Just kill the humans. Let nature just take its course. Some animals are gonna die. I'm sad about that too. But if the humans are gone, the planet will just be better. I mean, it's a personal
So
feeling.
this banshee was like a water spirit of some sort.
Oh yeah,
But
that's
she
what
just
I
had,
love.
like a lot of
She's a
electricity
banshee.
going on.
First of all, banshees are not water spirits.
Yeah, they are.
They're not electric.
They're electric boogie yogi yogi.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean like.
No, they were just like, she's a water spirit. Let's call her a banshee. That'll make her evil.
Well, I also
right?
feel like they were like, "What effect can you do, special effects guy?" And he's
Yeah.
like, "I can do little lightning things."
Yeah.
Like, okay, lightning. We're doing
No,
this.
So I love how they would have to like. I love how the butler would have to like dry her off. And in the one scene, a little salt in them boobies. He's just like.
What was that about? Why did
Because
that
she got
happen?
wet.
Dries her
Why
off.
did
And
that
like the
happen?
salt dries it
I
up.
was so mad. I was like, "What is going on right now? What the fuck is
Also,
this?"
can we talk about him swallowing random shit for no reason?
He ate like a bug one time. He's like,
No,
"Yeah,
but the kid gave him the broken drawer pull, and he like fucking swallowed
Never
it.
explained.
And, yeah, and you're like, "Oh, is he like a thrall of some
Yeah.
sort,
Yeah.
or like a golem?"
Yeah, like
Yes.
she's got a
That's
a
not
hold on
explained.
him.
Like
Oh,
how she just ate that Ritz crisp.
Yeah.
That's how he ate that doorknob.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yes. Also,
Never explained.
this house is my dream house. Like, let's
Is
just
it
we can all say that. I do
Yeah,
love
like
this.
stuff
I
just falling off and
Yeah, is it?
it is. I love it.
I'm
the fixer
Um,
upper. The giant fixer upper.
That's
Oh,
an indictment of you.
My
I think.
favorite scene is probably the banshee creeping down the hall when she's on like the skateboard there. They're just moving her. She's got that flowing banshee like garb. She's like, I can be full banshee right now. Just-
Yeah, like in the middle of
Good.
her house when she knows the kids are all already
Yeah.
snooping. She's
She
like,
didn't care. She's like,
Okay, let's talk about the scene though where she finds the gold
mm-hmm.
and there's
Oh,
like
first of all,
holes to this fucking gold.
Can we talk about the fact that a leprechaun, he was the last of the leprechauns, he was the dumbest fucking
Oh
leprechaun.
yeah, no, he was dumb.
He was
Yeah.
the worst.
he lost his gold twice.
Any leprechaun would not leave their gold in their fucking home that's being about to be
Unguarded.
destroyed.
She's Irish. She knows leprechauns.
No, a leprechaun keeps his
Any
gold
leprechaun
on
worth
him.
his shit.
On him. Down his pants, up his butthole, whatever. He's got it on him.
This is the same guy
Alright.
that couldn't swim, but he was in a barrel where his hand.
Yeah.
He used to reach over the top and going, I can't swim.
I can't swim.
Help me.
I can stand up,
I
but I
can't
can't
swim.
swim.
Guys, he's Irish. It's
Yeah.
not.
I know. So anyway, yes, he's losing his home. Sorry. She finds the gold. Oh, that's a great scene. She
I
finds
wasn't
the
even
gold.
talking. It was him.
What?
Yeah,
I
she finds the
I
gold.
just don't like. I didn't understand. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
So she
here?
reaches in to touch
You
the
have to
gold.
give it to me,
and
and
it's
it's like
burning
I'm
her
eye
hands.
patch guy.
No,
Oh,
Yeah.
first of all, I gotta have to do my impression. She's like,
She says you have to give it to me freely.
yeah, then she gives it to him.
But she
yeah.
demands him to give it to
You
her
give it to
freely.
me.
That's not, I'm like, that's not how that
You give it
works.
to me freely. Oh, also, she's some Irish heiress, but she definitely is in a fucking American accent.
She's on the Captain O'Hara.
Everybody has
Yeah.
an American accent, except for like one dude. Actually, the one dude that like complains about them flooding Ireland and like killing the animals. He's like, "Oh, I'm Irish, and I'm gonna let you know that." And you're like, "Oh, this is the Irish guy."
Like, Patty,
Okay.
thanks for showing up. We need some Ireland people here.
Like,
Oh,
okay, you
God.
got the one Irish guy, and they're like, "Hey, I'm the main, I'm the god, the main dude." And
They
the
have-
kid's like, "We're kids, and we're also not Irish." You're like, "Okay, what the?"
So they have the whole scene where the stepmother's like, they have to go to schools, same-sex schools, blah, blah,
They're
blah,
the
blah,
best
blah.
schools.
I actually
Yeah.
wrote that down. I was like, the best schools.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
well,
the best schools. Which is, I mean, kind of true. But anyway, but then I love how
What the fuck?
the kid goes, she hasn't seen nothing yet. And I'm like, maybe you do need a new school, you little bitch. Those kids were the worst. So the son, though, was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So we have to shout out to that.
He was Xander. He played Xander, guys.
No. He was that weird little vampire in the first season who was like, he was evil. I don't know, he's an evil little kid.
Do I have a picture of him in here? Let's
Yeah.
see.
He looks like,
I mean,
like
John
He never
Daughter's
did
that
anything
daughter,
after
like,
that. Yeah, he's like
sheesh,
mini John
smoke
Cusack.
show.
He's like John Cusack.
He doesn't even have a picture in here.
He shouldn't.
That guy does
He
not have a
doesn't
picture.
deserve
So, okay, then we get to the scene where the house, the, like, cook is bonding with the dad, of course, because love interest, because, you know, he's under the
There's
spell.
no chemistry
No,
there.
I know.
What the fuck
know.
is happening here?
And I love how she's like, don't you love your daughter Ethel? And he's like, Ethel's not even her given name. Her given name was Ella, but her mom started calling her Ethel before she
And
was
it
even
just
born.
stuck.
And it
It
just stuck. What?
Ethel's the name
Ethel
Ethel's never
for the
stuck
name
on
of a
anything, has it?
baby.
Well, also she's like before she was even born. Well, put that in the fucking.
Yeah,
birth
just make
certificate
her
then.
Ethel,
Like, you can
exactly.
do that. You have the
Why-
power.
what just, yeah.
You know, when I wanted my son named Connor, I just said, "Hey, put that in the birth certificate," and they fucking did that.
I mean, his first name is Lionel.
Yeah, like, yeah,
He goes by Connor now.
Well,
It's
Jamie's
stuck.
like, "It can't be Skeletor," and I was like, "Okay, well then fuck, it's Connor, I guess." And they put that on the birth certificate.
No, and also I love that as a little kid, she's like, I want my name to be Ethel. Ethel's
Yeah,
a great
never.
name for a little
Never,
girl.
no.
I feel like one of the
People like
writers, like the
Evan.
mom was
Oh
like,
no,
Ethel,
the
"Mom,
producer's name
that's
was
for
like
you,
Ethel,
Mom.
yeah. Yeah.
That's for you, Mom.
They're like, my mom's real name was Emma, but she liked Ethel, so that's what we're going
Oh,
with. Yeah,
okay.
okay, sure,
Cool,
whatever.
man.
Ethel, yeah,
Cool.
sure.
I did like the positive portrayal of little people, the little person in this movie. You know, he was a kind of bubbly,
He's a
but he was
douche.
also
Yeah.
like very.
He's a
he's a
douchebag.
leader.
What
He's
are
a
you
good
talking
leader. He's a good leader.
He's a piece of shit and he ran away once.
He was a
He ran
leprechaun.
away once.
He was a
He
leprechaun.
literally
He's
went away instead of helping us.
mischievous.
So, can we talk about Jack Scalia really selling that frozen arm that he had down in the basement? Like,
So I
the
was
whole
like, is
time?
there something gonna come out of that frozen arm gag? He's doing it. Oh, my arm is frozen.
I was like, this
Look
guy,
how
was this guy a
frozen
professional wrestler? God,
Ooh.
oh my arm.
Ooh.
Also, I love that
So
the
frozen.
cook, like, as soon as she was in the basement, she's like, all I can do is hang on him and take
Yeah.
care of him and make sure he's okay.
As a
I'm
woman
not going to
should be
defend
doing.
the kids or anything.
No, because, I mean,
Yeah.
women
Plus, they're in love as they kind of establish, sort of.
Sure.
Didn't they sort of establish
I
that
like
only
that
love
was
can break a
that.
spell?
What the-
Only love
Yeah.
can break a spell. They established it.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was so dumb, and I was like, "Fuck,
True love.
you."
True love. And I love,
so I guess that
But I do
if the
like-
spell is
again-
breaking, someone must
but
love someone.
again, I love
Oh,
the Banshee
so
because I love how
hammering
I
on
love
it.
the Banshee because I love how she was like, well, clearly you're gorgeous. I can see what he likes in you. But she's like, what do you like in him? Look at this douchebag. I'm like,
He
I
looks
like
like
you.
Warren Beatty's stunt
I
double.
like
It's
you.
kind of like, yeah, I'm
It's like if
fucking-
Warren Beatty and
What else did Jack Scalia do? Let's see.
and
Vince
Vince
McMahon.
McMahon had a baby. That would be their baby. It would be Jack
I mean, he
Scalia.
was in things like Lady Boss.
Yeah.
And
Other things.
Revolution.
Sure.
Was he on an episode of like 30 Rock?
He was
or
in Parks and Rec.
One
Yeah.
episode. One.
He's in Black Widow, guys. As Sean. Oh, wait,
Sean.
Black Widow 2010.
No.
not-
That's not
That's
the same.
different.
So I love how in the basement too, when like everything's going to shit because he's given all of the gold to the Banshee and he's starting to expand, they wait fucking like 15 minutes and then the dad's like, take the kids upstairs, save yourselves. It's like, you've been down here while this place has been coming down.
Okay, but so the worst part of that scene is that most of that scene the boy of the family is just scrambling on this
Oh
like
my God.
ledge.
Yeah, and he
And
gets
they
all the
keep
way up.
showing him.
Yeah, and then he.
And like, what the fuck is like
But then he gets
no
to the
progress.
top,
the
and
weird
then
amount
he's-
of work they made the kids do
No
on this
progress.
was annoying. And it was like, okay, scramble for 20 minutes. Like, just keep
Yeah.
scrambling. Just keep scrambling. Like, I can feel like a guy like on a megaphone. Keep scrambling.
But the
Keep
best part
scrambling.
was- the best part was, you guys, that what ended her was that when you get all of the gold, you become something that you turn into something else, and you don't know yourself, and then that's what destroys you, because the gold has made you into something
Okay,
else.
by the way, that's such an Irish thing.
I know,
It's just like,
I know, I love it.
it's if you get the thing you achieve, then you die. Like, what the
Exactly.
fuck?
And it's
Why is that an Irish
it's
legend?
killing you because you can't wish for too much.
Is
You
this
just
like-
have to
is
be
this like
happy
being
with what you
Jellicle?
have.
This is the end of every Celtic lore
Yeah,
legend.
it's like being Jellicle. Is this
Yeah,
what
like,
this is?
it's
Like
like-
she became Jellicle.
All life is misery,
And
and
then
the
you see
only
the
way to
Jellicle
deal with
moon.
it is to drink alcohol.
Then you see the Jellicle moon and you die. And you're like, what the fuck? I don't understand.
By the way,
Okay.
like banshees, all that banshees are like
Screaming spirits.
keening women that like foretell someone's death or
Oh,
come after
by the way,
someone's
she
death.
did a great job with the annoying screaming.
Oh yeah, she was like,
I was like, holy fuck. Like, please stop. This is not good
Her
movie
whole,
watching.
her whole demeanor, I was until they showed that he was drugged. I was like, what would she see in this thing?
Yeah,
By the way,
he
yeah.
couldn't get it. He
By
was
the
like,
way,
This.
He's like, how are they
showed that
engaged?
drugging like
how are they?
it wasn't even
engaged?
like a secret thing. It
No.
was just like, look at this. Oh, I'm gonna
It's
stop
like,
this
I'm
potion.
having my headache.
It turned a
She's like,
different color.
And then
Oh,
she's like
dear.
pushing the steam
Yeah.
off the top and shit. They did like a Mr. Wizard bullshit.
She's
with
like,
it. I'm
oh,
like,
that's
what the
fine.
fuck?
That
Yeah.
usually happens with drinks.
Also, this guy definitely would have been pursued by like so many women by now.
You know,
Well,
because he was
she
such
probably
a catch,
killed them all.
guys.
Also, he was
Maybe she
trash.
did.
He was
Yeah.
such
Oh, he
a
was such
fucking
a
catch.
But I do care about my kids. You see,
Don't
my
believe
daughter's name is not her real name.
I don't believe any of them.
I like the part where that, like you start to like, I do care about my children, and then they both look in the room from like off camera, like, woo, and like.
Also, there was this scene where they were dressed formally for dinner, and the daughter was like pilgrim chic, which was like even old for like 1998, 2001 standards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like early
That
90s,
fucking
late 80s.
thing.
But also,
like a
then
mantle.
the brother had like this weird Mandarin collar that
Yeah.
was just
It
like.
looked
what
like my
the fuck?
tux from 1998.
Is this
I
what rich
well,
people?
see, that's perfect. That was made.
This is what rich
That's
people
what rich
wear.
people wore.
But also, that banshee had some style. I want all those outfits.
So what do you think the powers of this leprechaun were?
Nothing. His gold was his power,
I mean,
right?
he had invisibility at one point.
Oh,
Not when
he-
he needed it
He
ever.
made things.
No.
Remember, he
He
made
tiptoed through
like
a lot of shit.
Made shit.
Yeah.
He awkwardly tiptoed through a lot of
He
shit.
turned his gold into a explosive at one
Right.
point.
Yep.
For like, okay, do that
But
more
then,
often.
but then
If
he
you're
had to
gonna
go
use your
back
gold,
and get it
explode
at the
things.
end. Like that's a problem because then you lose
He
that
had
gold if you don't go back
he,
and get it.
remember he flew into the farm with a
A catapult.
catapult.
He shot himself out of a fucking
Yeah,
catapult.
like
He was
at-
invulnerable.
Like
or
a
something?
Mach 4 type
Yeah.
speed. It was not even
what
like
the
a.
fuck is
Yeah,
happening?
things going pretty
here?
quick.
What has happened?
Pretty good
I
clip.
don't get it. It was very confusing. So the best part, the best ending to this movie was the CGI smelting.
Oh yeah.
I was like, and it was like a scene that was just
No,
overly long.
It was like they were like, oh, Alex Mack is a really great show.
Yeah.
Let's just make this whole
Yeah, I thought
movie
maybe,
like.
maybe that's who they got to do the CG for that. Dude, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
The Sigworld Alex Mack was who they got. Who they got to do the
Hey,
CG.
Larissa Olenek, what are you doing? Friend of the podcast, right?
Sell my dreams.
You're awesome.
Sell my dreams.
You're awesome.
I can dream about
She's
it.
still doing like Comic Cons where she was like, this chick was on Alex Mack.
Also, 10 Things I Hate About You.
I'm down. I'm
Classic.
Down. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Great movie.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know.
Oh, she also like she's like, oh, I love environments that are cold, dark, and swampy. And
Yeah,
it's
she
like,
likes bogs.
But also, that's not like aren't bogs warmer than that? I thought. I don't
No.
think
They're
swamps
cold.
is
They
a
can
warm
be.
thing.
They're cold.
That sounds awful. It's like
Also,
gross.
it's because they're cold and because of the heat loss that
Well-
they preserve bodies for thousands of years.
Plus, that's why everybody loves banshees because they're like
Yeah.
banshees love swamps.
Yeah.
Okay,
They'll
one
take your own
other
shit.
thing
Sure they do. They do love
I need to
nature.
talk about. Can we talk about the scene where Simpson is trying to get the little boy and he's climbing up on something, and then he fucking tackles that motherfucker? I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? And little boy beats the fuck out of a grown ass dude.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do? It's fight or flight. He's like,
Right.
fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm not running away, and like he can easily just jump over the obstacle he's currently on and be away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
This
easily.
guy is not
And
spry.
so he's like,
No.
Not
I'm gonna
spry.
murder this man. I'm gonna tackle him through a
He like
thing.
Goldberg's spirit. He like
Yeah.
it was like an edge spirit.
Yeah,
He's
it looked like the best of edges.
Yeah.
Like if you told me this guy was actually go up to the edge, and be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like and that makes
he
sense.
thinks you know
But
me.
also, he's gonna meet the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze, because that's the #1 thing I remember him from. Yeah, he turned an underground train and subway station into like a chemistry lab. So
Because why not?
You know.
guys?
it's
Also,
amazing.
that guy doesn't have a picture on IMDb. So
David
he
Warner?
should-
Or
Oh, no,
what's
David
his
Warner
name?
does.
Warner? Who are you
I thought
talking
you meant
about?
the cat. I thought you
Is
meant
the
the leprechaun.
leprechaun guy right there?
Oh no, not him. But
What else we got? We got
Little
any
people
final
power.
thoughts about this movie?
I mean, I've seen this movie before. I'd actually watched this movie before when
You
Dave
forgot
was a little
something, though.
kid.
You forgot
Yeah,
something.
no, I remembered like the main character.
David Warner's still alive, by the way. So there you go.
Good for you, David Warner.
Hey, he's doing
Yeah.
some movie where he's the president or something.
Sure.
Well, he's like a.
The
But,
nuclear tornado.
I don't know,
Or
I
nuclear
mean,
hurricane.
It wasn't terrible. It was definitely geared toward kids. You know, the bad guys kept like having ridiculous situations.
I think-
it was a romp.
I think Silas wants to be in on
Yeah,
this.
he-
review.
he-
I haven't thought
Silas
too.
loved it. It
I had to
was
watch
his
it.
favorite movie.
Yeah, that's
so.
what he told us.
Yeah.
It's like
I absolutely hated this movie. I fucking hate
But
you
it's
for
not the
making me
worst
watch
movie
this.
we've ever watched.
No,
That was me. Thank
I,
you.
Yeah, that was him. That was totally him.
what for hating the movie?
Oh,
Oh,
Did I hit you in the glasses?
that just happened, guys.
Really
That's
sorry.
the thing that can.
Sorry
That's the
about
thing that can
Somebody
never
rolled a
be.
1 on high five.
Yeah.
I did hit your
Okay,
hand.
that's my good eye.
Roll
It
this.
was 10% hand and 90%
Roll
eyeball.
dexterity check for that. Roll dexterity. Oh no, she got a 1.
You okay?
We're good.
At least
We're
it's
good.
the good eye.
Well, Matt, she's drinking, so she's rolling with disadvantage. So that's fine.
The dog's
I
also-
hated this movie. I hated every minute of this movie.
Every minute.
Um,
every single.
the- The dialogue was really bad. The just everything was so bad. I hated
You
this
okay?
movie. I hated this movie.
Okay.
It was a bad movie.
It-
It was terrible.
No, this wasn't the
This,
worst movie we ever watched.
this
though.
movie made me feel like when you just got slapped in the face right there. It made me feel like that.
Like
He fell asleep again
I
at the
did.
end. This is the second movie you've fallen asleep to. But
Oh,
also,
I
he was
did have,
really
like, no
tired.
hours of
He
sleep.
was really
False
tired.
Sleep
He had
During,
like
it was
no
fucking
sleep.
terrible.
But yeah.
I watched most of it, and it was really
But
good.
again, you guys, let's remember for St. Patrick's Day and for Burn After Washington for all of time, like once you become something you don't recognize, then you'll die.
Guys, for Arbor Day, we should watch The Happening.
Yeah, seriously.
It's from now.
Let's do it. Or we could watch
We're long overdue to watch The Happening.
we can watch
It's
Evil
garbage.
Dead too because the tree like gives it
No,
to a lady.
because Evil
so.
Dead at least has a plot that makes
I
sense.
made Jamie watch that, and when that scene happened, she went, "Oh." It's nothing. I was like,
I watched that at 15
Okay.
years old. It was one of my favorite movies.
And it doesn't show you really
Yeah.
deep into the character.
But I mean,
Dead by dawn, dead by dawn. I kind of wish we'd watch The Evil Dead now.
Next
Even
time.
the first
we
one.
want to burn that though. Then we found footage.
It would be. That's great.
Love you, Evil Dead.
It's-
Love you, Bruce Campbell.
We can.
Bruce
Yeah. No,
Campbell-
I was gonna say.
friend of the podcast, Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell can
I've met Bruce. We both met Bruce.
Can what?
You met Bruce Campbell, right?
sign an autograph
Oh,
for
okay.
You
me.
were there with Bruce Campbell. Did you? You met Bruce Campbell with me, right?
I was with
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say. It's been a long time.
They were
man. It's a long time.
together.
It was a long time ago.
So.
It was a long time ago. So I got that book. Read
So
every
somewhere
now
it
and
says Hail
You
to the King.
guys.
It's probably my most
Hail,
read book,
Hail to the
honestly.
King, baby.
You guys,
Bruce Campbell.
slaunch and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Burn after watching. Burn this movie. It's terrible.
Please do.
Ow!
The last upcoming.
Oops.
Okay.
It's very good.
We should just end